But like this year, I started to think differently about like, I guess maybe because like work and personal life became one thing. Like this is right here is my office. This right here is my office. I have my computer desk here. You know, this couch, I sleep on it. Right, like these are my sneakers. I wear them. Right, this is my personal space, but I work here too. Shit, like style should be kind of like the same. Like we shouldn't have to dress one way at work and like then dress differently in our personal life. What really matters, right? It's like the quality of your work, the value you provide to your team, your organization, whatever that type of shit, right? The current system in traditional jobs and whatnot, blue collar or whatever, no, the need to wear button downs and stuff like that is stifling to the most enjoyable things about team members, their personality. Let that dude wear his fucking, I don't know, favorite Smurf T-shirt on a Tuesday to a meeting with executives. Like, why the fuck not? I'd rather be able to talk about
I think
that
it's
than to like.
image, right? That they want to represent to the clients if you have any that are visiting the office.
Well,
So
see, June, you have a really good understanding of this, right? Your company is still very much so like, very
yeah,
professional and dress
Midtown
code,
office
right?
work type of vibe, yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit what that's like? Like, what's your dress code and stuff?
Tell him.
So I did ask my boss. I was like, "Hey, can I like wear a t-shirt to office on Friday, even like just once a week? You know, I don't want to be in a train with like a button down and a vest and everything."
With the other sweaty boys
Right.
around, right?
Yeah. He said the most you can do is wear a jean with a button down.
Wear
So
like jeans, pants,
yeah,
but
like
like you still have to wear a button down.
yeah.
Okay,
And
but you have to wear a button down.
yeah,
Wow.
unless you technically wear a sweater over your button down and still be comfortable, but no one if you so normally I will wear like
A button down better be there.
yeah,
Basically, like if the
I guess
fucking
cut the collar.
like if I don't fucking see that button down, it's a demerit. Yeah, I'm writing you up. It's like
This
that.
is unwritten rules. It's not like, you have to
Unwritten.
wear. Yo,
It's
but
it sounds pretty
he
spoken to
he did
me.
say like,
Okay.
we try to have a certain image in the office, right? If one person decided to wear like the ugliest sweater or their favorite,
Yeah.
t-shirt, and everybody else is wearing like, collar shirt and everything, it destroys the image that we're trying to carry. But lately situation went down.
Yeah.
We started just wearing sweaters on Fridays. They wrote like the CEO was like, yeah, we'll tone down the image that we're trying to keep and allow you guys to wear like sweater and be like casual Friday. So like before the whole COVID situation, we were actually like wearing button down every day, and maybe on Friday we can wear a jean and like full dress shirt, dress shoes, and everything. I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. Like we don't even see client every day, right? There's
Tell
no
them
point.
why. Tell them why, June. Tell them
Huh?
why. Tell them why. Let them know.
Give us your hot take. Give it to him.
I did voice
Yeah.
on the interview. I asked my manager. I was like, "Hey, do you think? So what's his dress code like?" He's like, "Oh yeah, we wear a button down, casual. We don't have casual Fridays. You can wear jeans.
Button down only.
Yeah,
Button down
button down
only.
only." And I was like, "Well, haven't." So I was thinking about like in the summer, you guys it's super hot, right? So you're wearing what, like an inner layer first, and then a button down.
Color
You're in the
shirt.
subway sweating. So I was like, "Can I wear like a button down short sleeve?" And he was like, "No short sleeve, only button down long sleeve."
Wow. It has to be long sleeve.
Yeah.
No short sleeve.
So I will go in and work to work, sweating, and then rolling up my sleeve and everything, working. It was horrible, especially during the summer. After this whole
Tell 'em.
COVID situation
Mhm.
recovers, our company's definitely gonna be more loose on the dress code.
Loosey goosey.
Goosey goosey.
I like that, loosey goosey. Especially with nowadays, with with all these new startup company, they allow you to, dress who you are and everything.
Well, so like. I mean, I think you and I have like very opposite experiences. So like in my company, you could be an executive, or you could be just a level 2 web developer, whatever. doesn't really matter, and you could just wear whatever you're comfortable in. And it's as simple as that. And I think that is just so freeing. It's so freeing. When you start to limit the way people can express themselves, it's easier not to express yourself at all.
Mm.
And you must have noticed this like in your company. Like
Just
how often do you
100%.
have good
Yeah.
conversation with somebody?
You
Can
kind of
you
you kind of dress who you are, right? That speaks for itself.
yeah,
So you can
yeah,
kind of approach your coworker a lot better, just because
hundred
just by
percent.
the way they dress, instead of just everybody looking the same with the same button down white collar shirts.
You know
What's your
what? Okay, so
experience
my
like?
experience, yeah, I'm gonna start with
Start
my
there.
experience. So I think a healthy mix of both. Literally, I went to work with a sweater on like this, you know, jeans. I can even wear
You work
sweats.
early, right? You go to work super early, like
Yeah,
6
but
a.m. type
yeah, I
shit.
get out early too, 4:30. So like, you know, it's pretty chill. Sometimes I could wear a button up. Sometimes, you know, it's kind of like whatever I want. Oh, but for the most part, it's like engineers that get to wear whatever they want. But you know, you got your CEOs that like always wear a button up. But even then, like even they sometimes wear like sweaters or whatever. So again, it's like a little
Hmm.
mix of both.
I think the
I
whole
think it's good
point
to have a little bit of a mix of both. I think the
But
button up like looks looks okay. You know, every once in a while, especially if you have like visitors coming like to your company, because that's the other thing. Like at least like in my job, they let you know like, oh, you know, we got some like high profile people coming in this day, so dress up a little bit. You know, just a little.
when your company has everybody wearing different things or like representing who they are
Hmm.
and their fashion, it makes them more approachable, don't you think?
that's exactly what, like,
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
like, oh,
I
exactly
mean,
what I
like
was
just
at
just
my
gonna
at my
say.
job, somebody came in Yeezys, and I was like, oh shit. You know, like, oh wow, you're wearing Yeezys at the like I never wore my Yeezys at the job, but like
yeah.
somebody had
So
Yeezys
that way,
and it
that gives you a
looked
pair of
pretty
Yeezy
nice.
and flex.
Do you not want to wear your own sneakers? Like that you love, like the community gardens you mentioned earlier. Wouldn't you want to wear them at work?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, I wear my
oh,
community gardens at work, but you know, like the Yeezys
okay.
I have, well, they're not that loud, but I mean, he had the
I
zebras,
mean,
right?
Yeezys substitute that for
Sometimes
any sneakers you fuck with.
they're kind of loud sometimes, you know. I haven't worn my Yeezys just because I just don't want to wear my Yeezys, you know. So, but I condemn the guy that did,
Oh, okay.
you know.
But you're definitely wearing your J's
I wear my
to work.
J's. I wear my J's to work. I wear my
Okay.
threes. I love
That's
my
what I'm
threes,
talking
you know.
about, man.
So,
See, I love to see it. It's so important. And I think like you touched upon something that's like environment to environment, the need is different. Apparently at where you work, it seems like there is an event that occurs to visit. See, that's not something that is familiar to me in my company. That doesn't really happen nowadays anymore because of the pandemic. So we're completely online. You know what I mean? So it's like, but when we were in the office, yeah, here and there we had visitors, but even then they didn't say, "Hey, these stakeholders are coming in to see the facilities and talk with some of the teams. Make sure you look nice." No, I could have been wearing sweatpants on those days, and it didn't even matter. And I love that. Small, like, fashion is one piece to the greater key, which is personality.
Started when the companies, back in the days.
yeah,
The newer
Exactly,
company nowadays, they don't
1937.
really don't have a dress code, right?
yeah,
So it carries over. It's a hard change or a hard shift to move away from,
right, right.
especially for an older company.
I mean,
But
my company's old too, you know.
huh?
Probably older than your company, maybe. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
So it sounds like the manager or the higher level executive just starts saying like, "Hey, you know what? We just dropped the whole dress code." I think it'll be a pretty easy switch back to where everybody just wear what they want to wear.
I am hopeful. I think like this is changing actively.
I think
Maybe
for
maybe
sure.
Jeff's situation is actually a perfect example of
Yeah.
this, of a
Let's hope.
company that has been around since the early 1900s or whatever, if not longer. I don't really know. But the point being that they can change and they are willing to change, and that's really fucking cool. Kudos to big business and old corporations letting us cool cats wear our J's. Shout out to them. Yeah,
That'll be
yeah,
the
yeah. Cool,
slogan.